Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It is almost 7 o'clock p.m. on June 2nd, back from a long trip to Elkhart, Indiana. Fine con there. Um, want to talk to you about a story I did while I was there. I'm sorry I didn't put stuff out sooner, but Kitchen Rants only occurs in kitchens, and I couldn't find one there. I was in a hotel. So, the story is called Enemy Birds, as in planes. It's a futuristic war story on humanity. They figure out hyperspace. They figure out how to colonize worlds. They figure out how to terraform them. And they go off and they expand and expand and expand. But here's the thing, none of that Starfleet crap. When they come across an alien race, they kill them outright, or they do the war, diplomacy, backstabbing, Cold War, hot war games, and eventually break them down and take their planets one by one by one. No one's ever resisted them. No one's ever successfully driven off a human invasion, ever. They either end up extinct or dumped on worlds we don't want. The nickname is reservations, a word that those folks in the future times don't get. Put them on worlds that we don't want. And then we come across this race that saw us coming before we could really even learn who they were and what they were about. They hit us. They hit our outer colonies. They hit them with everything they had. They took them out, settle in, colonize. And these creatures are like, I made them out of the cookbook, so you know I had to get dark with it. Imagine being born with armor. Like, it's like you're fighting humanoids, white boned, like their bones are on the outside, kind of like Doomsday or a lobster, just more stylish. Fingers, tail, 1 out of every 10's a telepath. Great sense of smell, very fast. Great with guns, paired weapons especially, but put a pair of alien blasters in their hands. Ooh, they can light up the area, John Woo style. So they hit world after world, and now they're after the middle colonies. That's where the bulk of humanity lives. And they needed to take a strategic world. It's well defended. And after they saw what happened with the outer worlds and just how expensive it would be to like retake them, they gave every colony world at least one planet killer. And said, hey, if you're going to fall, use this, because they don't take prisoners, they eat them. And this particular world was so important, it had 2 planet killers. And it actually factored into this particular wave of the invasion. And humanity barely held on. They beat out the first wave. And they used a planet killer to do it without blowing up the planet. They actually sent it off into space like a giant suicide nuke sort of thing. And put it right in the middle of 2 alien fleets, and boom. And they didn't see it coming. So, big nasty explosion, changes the course of the battle. Human cavalry shows up. They mop things up. Now, you've probably seen a movie of some kind where a human pilot crash lands on an alien planet, has to get to safety, being hunted relentlessly by the natives. I flip that around. What if alien fighter pilots had to ditch? They're shot down, and some of them made it to ground, and the story is told from a perspective of a Marine fire team, colonial, like garrison guard sort of type, and they're hunting them down because you don't want aliens running around on your planet making trouble. And he's got all the cocky arrogance, backup fire support that a Marine would have doing a bug hunt on one alien, wounded, should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Uh, yeah, I won't tell you how it ends. And that is Enemy Birds. So I thought I'd just wrap up this post real quick. Tell you more is a coming. I just gotta shake off the road weary. And yeah, I'll stop here. I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited. Please like and subscribe. iVillain.net is where the 21 books are. You can find them on Amazon and Kindle. Please check them out. And the next posting I do will be about bracket 4. I'll get that out tonight. I just have to sit down and actually look through the stories and see which one won. All right, take it easy.